Welcome to Tales Beyond Time. Today I'll share with you a real-life story about a university where some mystery lies and is yet to be discovered. In the warm, late afternoon of a late summer day, the university campus buzzed with the anticipation of impending exams. Inside a fourth-floor classroom, two friends, let's call them A and L, huddled over their notes, determined to cover as much ground as possible before the next day's test. They had chosen the classroom over the bustling library below, seeking a quieter space to concentrate. As they delved into their studies, the unexpected happened. A light suddenly flickered and died. A, the more daring of the pair, assumed it was a simple power outage and sent L to flip the switches outside. L complied, disappearing briefly into the hallway before returning, seemingly untroubled. But just minutes later, the lights extinguished again, prompting A to investigate further. This time, he flung open the door, half expecting to catch a maintenance worker in the act of mischief. To his bewilderment, there was no one there. Confusion turned to mild concern when L recounted seeing a strange, bearded figure roaming the floor earlier. A dismissed it as L's nerves playing tricks, but a chill ran through L as he described how the figure had vanished into a locked office. Still, A remained skeptical, positioning himself near the door to catch any intruder in the act. Sure enough, the lights went out again. A swung open the door, ready to confront the mystery man, but the hallway was empty. The warm afternoon sun spilled into the corridor, dispelling any notion of a dark, mysterious presence. Yet, as A scanned the deserted halls, a peculiar sensation crept over him, a feeling that they were not alone. Returning to the classroom, A and L resumed their studies, trying to shake off the unease. But then, the windows began to rattle and creak, as if a gust of wind had suddenly swept through. A glance at L, who looked equally unnerved. The sound of wind intensified, unusual for the typically dry May weather. Dust, disturbed by the invisible currents, danced in eerie, serpentine tendrils across the floor, a sight that defied explanation. A's rationality faltered in the face of such bizarre phenomena. Without hesitation, he grabbed his books and urged L to flee. They dashed down the corridors, taking the stairs 4 flights down in a breathless sprint until they burst out into the bright, reassuring sunlight. Only then did they dare to pause, gasping for breath, trying to comprehend what they had witnessed. Outside, surrounded by calm greenery and the distant hum of students going about their business, A and L struggled to make sense of the surreal events. They sought solace in the company of their peers in the library, hoping to find some logical explanation. But to their astonishment, none of their classmates had experienced anything unusual, no power outages, no dust storms. As they recounted their ordeal, I couldn't shake the feeling that they had stumbled upon something beyond ordinary comprehension. It wasn't until later, when A came across a newspaper article, that a possible clue emerged. The closest approach of Mars to Earth in several years, a celestial event that some believed could influence earthly phenomena. But for A and L, the memory of that afternoon would remain a haunting enigma, a brush with the inexplicable that defied their attempts to rationalize. To this day, they wonder if they had glimpsed something supernatural, or if, perhaps, there was a scientific explanation that eluded their understanding. Whatever the truth, it left an indelible mark on their college years, a tale that they would recount with equal parts fascination and trepidation for years to come.
If you like our stories, please subscribe and hit the bell icon, and share it with your friends.